Namaste everyone. I hope everyone understood the previous videos. So now in this video let me continue with the question number 5 and along with this with similar example 9 I am going to explain. So what does question number 5 tells? Find the ratio in which the line segment joining 1 minus 5 and minus 4 5 is divided by the x-axis. Means what? Joining A and B means it is a line segment, that is AB is the line segment. Is divided by x-axis means what? This line is divided by x-axis means when this line is like this in vertical, so the x-axis passes through this line means a point on x-axis will lie on this line segment AB. So remember, always already told you in the previous videos, when a line segment AB is divided by the x-axis means this line is passing through x-axis means this particular one point on x-axis lies on this line segment AB. So as you know, the point on x-axis is what? X comma 0. So because y value is 0 on x-axis. So also find the coordinates of the point of division. So be careful here. You have to find two questions in this. One is the ratio, that is, I said already, whenever you want to find ratio you have to take k:1 formula, not m1 m2 formula. And also we have to find the point of division, p value. I said whenever you want to find p value, the first regular formula you have to take. So let me see what I have to take here. So this particular question is very important for 3 marks, and instead of x-axis sometimes they may ask y-axis. So after this question let me discuss about that. So he has given a value, that is x1 y1, and the b points, that is x2 y2, and the point p, because this line is passing through a point on x-axis, so it becomes x comma 0, and the ratio we don't know, so consider it as k:1. And decide first which I can find. I can find p first or the ratio first. First let us find the ratio. So since the point P lies on x-axis, the coordinates of the point P are x comma 0, and let P divides AB in the ratio k:1. These are all assumptions. Now you can just see, be careful, if I take x value here, suppose if I take x equals to what? K x2 plus x1 divided by k plus 1. Means to find ratio, if I take this, what happens? See, here you don't know x value and also you don't know k. So can I find using x point? No. Y I have taken instead of x, y I have taken y, because you can see here y is 0. So if you take y equal to ky2 plus y1 whole divided by k plus 1, you can easily find the k value because y is 0 here. Only one variable is unknown, even though y is 0 and only k will become unknown. But when you take x, there are two variables unknown. K is also unknown, x is also unknown. So be careful in this type of question, which coordinate is 0. So consider that coordinate to find the value of k. So why I considered y value, because here y is 0. So you will get easily k value when you take whichever value is 0. So 0 into any number, as you know, it is 0. So cross multiply, it becomes 0. 5 into k, 5 minus 5. What is this 5? y2 value, you can see here y2 is 5 plus y1 is minus 5. So 5k minus 5. So send minus 5 this side. 5k equals to 5. K equal to what? 5 divided by 5. So k equal to 1. Nothing but, whenever nothing is there, k divided by 1 you can write 1 divided by 1 becomes k is to 1 becomes 1 is to 1. So can you conclude the ratio I got as 1 is to 1? So can you conclude that P is midpoint of AB? Yes, sure. Now how to find the coordinates of P now? Can I find using midpoint formula? Yes. So P divides AB in the ratio 1 is to 1. Therefore, P is the midpoint of AB. So you can find using midpoint formula. Once recall the midpoint formula, x is x1 plus x2 by 2 and y is y1 plus y2 by 2. Why I found out only x here? Because already you know that y value is 0. No need of finding y value. So x equal to x1 plus x2 by 2, that equals to 1. x1 is 1 plus x2 is minus 4 divided by 2. So minus 3 by 2. So what are the coordinates of the point P? We have taken the coordinates of the point P as x comma 0. So we got x as minus 3 by 2 comma 0. So this question is based on x-axis. The similar question, let me take one example in your NCERT book, that is example 9. Same question but the division is on y-axis. You can see, find the ratio in which the y-axis divides. Be careful. In the previous question it was x-axis and here it is y-axis. What is the difference? Divides the line segment joining the points 5, 6 and minus 1, minus 4. Also find the point of intersection. So here also I need to find the ratio and also the point P. I said already, to find the ratio you take k is to 1. So you know a value, that is x1, y1, b coordinates are x2, y2 and point P, why I have to take 0, y because that point lies on y-axis. Because that point lies means practically to show that line will be like this. So somewhere here A and here B and this point is like this. So this is exactly practically in Cartesian plane this line looks like this. Means it is a line AB which passes through y-axis, so that point P should lie on this line segment AB. So because this point P lies on y-axis, so the coordinates of P becomes 0, y because on y-axis x value is 0. So remember this carefully. When the point is on x-axis, it becomes x, 0. When the point is on y-axis, it becomes 0, y. Now I got A coordinates, B coordinates and I have taken the point P which is on y-axis and the ratio is k is to 1. So let us start. Now I should find ratio first. Now once just recall what I told in the previous question. To find the ratio, here you can take x is equals to kx2 plus x1 divided by k plus 1. Y is equal to, suppose if I take y value, what happens? If I take y is equals to ky2 plus y1 divided by k plus 1. So what happens here? You can see I don't know the value of k and also we don't know the value of y. So two unknown variables. So you cannot find k value here. So since x is 0, so if you take x then only you will get the ratio k. So x equal to kx2 plus x1 whole divided by k plus 1. You know x is 0. K into x2 is minus 1 plus x1 is 5 whole divided by k plus 1. So cross multiply 0 and any number becomes 0 equals to minus k plus 5. So send plus 5 this side or k this side. Minus k this side becomes plus k. So k equal to 5. So what is meaning of this? Will you keep as it is? No. Right? K by 1 nothing but 5 by 1 becomes k is to 1 becomes 5 is to 1. So I got the ratio 5 is to 1. So in the last question we got the ratio as 1 is to 1. So I took the midpoint formula to find the value of P, coordinates of P. But here I cannot use midpoint formula to find the coordinates of P because the ratio is 5 is to 1. Then which formula you want to use? Now the remaining part is I have to find the coordinates of P. Already you know the x coordinate is 0. So only I should find the y coordinate. So consider the original section formula y value. Y equals to m1 y2 plus m2 y1 whole divided by m1 plus m2. So what is m1? m1 is 5, m2 is 1 and this is x1 y1 and this is x2 y2. So m1 is 5 into m2 is minus 4 plus m2 is 1 into y1 is minus 6 divided by 5 plus 1. Simplify we get minus 20 minus 6 divided by 6, that is minus 13 by 3. So what are the coordinates of the point P I got? The x coordinate is already 0 from the question and the y coordinate is minus 13, 3. Therefore 0, minus 13 by 3 are the coordinates of the point P. So in this video whatever I explained, these two questions are very important for 3 marks. So concentrate, keep the basic ideas in your mind so that you can solve very easily. Thank you.